Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We're located right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a 2016 Polaris RZR 1000cc Turbo. It's got electric power steering, Fox long travel reservoir shocks. Those are internal bypass shocks. Very high performance. It's got trailing arm suspension with sway bars. That keeps your tires flat and planted to the ground, plus allows for a lot of articulation. It's a very clean unit. It's got less than 200 miles and only about 13 hours on the clock. And you can see it's never been in the mud. It's still fresh. It was taken to the sand dunes in California. You can see these stickers good till December 31st of this year. So it's been on the sand dunes, but never in the mud. And the sand dunes are really easy on equipment. You can see the tires are rounded just a little bit. Well, it's amazing, the front tires still got the titties on them. It's just not real hard on them with the brakes or the steering. Just suspension. The suspension gets hot as you go fast. And you don't get a lot of hours compared to the miles because your average speed is faster than when you're crawling around in the mud. You could drive 5 miles in one day in the mud and have 8 hours of time, or you could be 75 miles in the desert and probably have about the same amount of hours. But she's fresh, she's clean, just barely broken in and ready for a new owner. And if you live out of state, we can ship it to you, or you can come here and pick it up, just choose your poison. It's got the factory exhaust. There were some recalls that were on the RZR Turbo 1000s. This one's had all the no ride recalls performed, and you can verify it by taking the VIN number and going to the website. It's ready to go. It's a sweet ride. Really rides smooth with that long travel suspension, and the power is amazing. The power steering is wonderful. It's really probably one of the most refined units that Polaris has ever come out with. It's just quite the treat. I just drove a Yamaha over here and took some pictures, and I'll tell you what, there's a noticeable difference in the seating position, the steering. This is a really good machine. But if you have any questions, give us a call. I'm going to give you a couple more close-up looks, let you see that everything's just fresh and nice and excellent. But I'm Bronco Bob with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. I was going to wish you happy trails, but let me start it up first. That way you can hear it run. It is selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. You can see it's only got 13.5 hours, 197 miles. It's already kind of broken in and it's just ready to ride. There's no scratches, no marks, just like a new unit. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.